Hello, viewers. I'm Perumal Jagan. I'm happy to welcome you once again. I'm so curious and excited to explain this topic, clear text versus cryptographic protocols. You may be a network engineer, security engineer, ethical hacker, or penetration tester, whatever you may be. But you must know this concept, clear text versus cryptographic protocols. In networking, for each and every purpose, we have exclusive protocols. Though we have the n number of protocols, we cannot use all the protocol at all the places. Based on their properties and security aspects, we can define which protocol to be used in which place. Let me give a small example. Assume we have a web server here. A website is running over this web server. We have a web client, a PC for example. To communicate the web server from the PC, we need a web client, of course, a browser. The browser approaches the web server to get some sort of data. Similarly, if the administrator wants to manage the server, they have to communicate the server by using few management protocols. When you think about the security, the data is being stored inside this web server safely, let's assume. But when we are trying to get the data from our web client, somehow the data should be transferred through the network. As a network and security professional, it is our duty to secure the data during the transit also. Again, whatever may be the traffic, can be a web traffic, management traffic, or log traffic, or whatever the traffic it may be. But similarly, we use exclusive network protocols to transmit each kind of data. For example, for the web traffic, we use HTTP and HTTPS. And for the management traffic, it can be SSH or it can also be Telnet. But though we have several options, it is up to us to decide which protocol to be used in particular place of the network. When we are in a place to decide which protocol to be used, the main thing is we need to consider the security. We have to think about the security, and according to the security features, we need to decide which protocol is safer and which protocol is not. Today, I'm going to take two protocols in clear text category and two protocols in cryptographic category, and I'm going to explain its properties, and clearly I'm going to differentiate those protocols. Come on guys, let's do it. This is my lab for the day. I have four devices, two routers and two web servers, and I connected all the devices with my lab network. So on this 192.168 network only, I hosted my entire lab. All these four devices have connectivity with my PC. First, let me explain the web protocol, HTTP and HTTPS. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and HTTPS it's secured version of HTTP. We have two entities, PC, web client, and the web server on which the website is hosted. When we use the HTTP protocol to transfer the data between the PC and the web server, the HTTP transfers the data in plain text, I mean clear text, which means there it will not change the form of the data while transferring through the network. So what happens whenever an intruder or malicious actor came into the picture, they can overhear this traffic. In simple words, they can view the complete communication between these two entities when you use an unsecured protocol such as HTTP. But when you use the HTTP secured protocol instead of HTTP for the communication between entities in your network, even though a interceptor overhears your traffic, they will not able to understand anything. I mean, when you transfer the data by using the HTTPS protocol, it will not be transferred in the clear text. Simply, the data will be changed to another form. So, the interceptor or eavesdropper no longer be able to view or understand the data, which is very important and desired method, particularly when you are accessing some critical websites such as some medical websites or banking websites. You may see all of those websites must be in HTTPS. They will not be using HTTP. The same concept is applicable to management protocols as well. The management protocols such as SSH and Telnet. If you consider the protocol Telnet, it is plain text. Very dangerous protocol. You should not use this protocol at any cost unless you have no other way. Because when you are using Telnet to communicate your device, all the data, including the username and password, transmitted in the plain text, which is highly critical, of course. And if you use SSH, it is a secured method. SSH, the secure shell protocol, is enhanced version of Telnet. I mean, the secure version of Telnet. SSH allows to encrypt the communication in both directions. So your data will be remain safe, and though a eavesdropper overhears your traffic, they will not be able to understand anything. Let's stop this theoretical part and spin up the lab. I'm going to show you the clear difference between these clear text and cryptographic protocol. First of all, I'm going to hit the web server with HTTP, unsecured one. Before hitting it, let me enable the Wireshark capture. So I need to choose my lab network adapter. So the VMnet 8 is my lab network adapter. This adapter is tagged with this network. So I'm going to enable packet capture on this adapter. And the destination IP, the IP of the server, the IP address of the web server. Let's verify. The IP address is 192.168.10.17. Now the filter is enabled. Now the web page is loaded, and also the packet got captured. Here I'm right clicking and following the TCP stream. When I follow the TCP stream, I'm able to see every confidential information in clear text, my request and response from the web server. Everything is in a plain text. I also got the information about the web server, which is a dangerous sign indeed. The next step, let's enter some credentials. Before that, I'm going to flush this. '17 again. I'm just giving the credential, and I logged in successfully. When I follow the HTTP stream, I'm getting my username in clear text, and also I can see the password. So this is how the secret informations are getting leaked whenever you are using unsecure protocol. Now let's do the same thing with the web server enabled with HTTPS. This is a secure protocol. Let me show that. And the IP address of the server is 10.18. Bam. The website is enabled with SSL certificate, which means the website is a secure site. My PC is not trusted with this website, so it is showing this error. We can just override. Well, even I can get the traffic now. The TLS, the Transport Layer Security Protocol, the protocol which provides the secure transfer between the client and the web server. Now let's trace the TCP stream here. When you trace the TCP stream, I'm just getting this output. Not user friendly, like an encrypted language. Let's give credentials to it. Before that, just erase this. Even I trace the TCP stream, I'm just getting the non-meaningful output. Now you got to know the difference between HTTP and HTTPS. Let's try the same with SSH and Telnet. I'm using SolarPutty to log in these routers. I already have the sessions. Let me change the filter here. First, let's try with the Telnet router 192.168.10.19. Here we go. I got the prompt now. I'm entering the credentials, the enable credential now. I successfully logged in to the router, and let me execute some command. My favorite one, show IP in brief, show run. Now the packets are being captured in the background. I logged in the router and executed couple of commands. Let me trace this. Follow TCP stream. Who? Can you see this? I can able to see the whole data, including the contents of the session and particularly the username and password. My enable password and my username and password. And the letters are highlighted in red, the input given by me, and the blue highlighted letters are the output thrown from the device. God, we can see everything. This is why we should not use Telnet. Don't use Telnet, never ever use it in your network, which is extremely dangerous. Let me also show you the last protocol, a secured administration protocol, SSH, secure shell. I also have an existing session for this. Just change the capture. It's 20. Bam. Now let's do it. God, it logged in. Enable. Now I successfully logged in. I'm executing the same commands. Everything is being captured. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, we got the output here. And let's follow it. Oh, just watch it. We got the output, but it is not in the readable format. It is completely encrypted. So yes, this is why we are telling use SSH for administration purpose. And if you are using, if you want to transfer web traffic, just use HTTPS. And yes, that's all I had to explain. I hope you enjoyed this video. You learned something new from this video. If you did, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing my channel. Also, you can share this video among your friends, and I'll catch you up with another exciting video. Until then, signing off. Bye.